Hey guys, how are you doing today? It is Edward as usual with Edward and Family. First and foremost, I just want to thank you guys so much for the love and support. Unfortunately, kind of what I said in that last video, I kind of pre-recorded it the day before, but I did end up in the ambulance the other day, first thing in the morning. EMTs just came into my house because I did have to make a phone call to my family. I didn't know what was going on, just really tired, really couldn't get out of bed, wasn't sleeping right, something was off. We found out it was just low potassium. Luckily, everything else came back clean, which is a good thing, guys. I've been switching to this new medicine, which is actually really working well yesterday and today. And we just found out it was low potassium for some reason, which we already knew that happened before. And then this time, finally, they just gave me this one simple packet, took it down, just a little bit of water, and that was it. So, I mean, I was there for a couple hours. The ambulance ride was a little nerve-wracking. I've never really done that before. I've done it before, but I've never had to, like, actually have them come and, pick me up out of my bed and stuff. It's not the most fun, but I do appreciate all the love and support, guys. And just so you know, too, my family reads a lot of those comments, too, because they had my phone all day yesterday and a lot of this morning. So when I was getting back to you guys finally, I was just like, wow, my family must be really, like, really appreciative of this. And when I talked to them about it and brought it up, they said, it is amazing how nice the YouTube community is. And it's the complete opposite of what they hear because, you got to understand for them, they're a lot older and they hear a lot of things where it's mostly people trolling people, of course, and just sometimes a lot of negative people out there. But thank you so much for the positivity, guys. It really was nice to see all of that. Like I said, I'm never looking for pity. I'm always trying to inspire and just do my best, do what I love. I love doing reaction videos. And that is also why, guys, we have the new lighting setup. It is pretty crazy for me right now, unfortunately, because I haven't slept too much. I slept for that whole Monday through Friday, last Monday through Friday, only 3 or 4 hours, but you couldn't really see that, you couldn't see that in me too much. So we're kind of messing around with the lighting right now. And I got the best one I could possibly get because, my mother, she also likes to use DSLR cameras and she does indoor and outdoor. So usually with the webcam, you would have something smaller, like a 10-inch or something. At 12 inches, pretty big. This is 18 inches, pretty much the biggest I could get. All the way pushed to the back on the lowest settings. So if you see anything wrong with it, if I look too pale, I had to turn off autofocus because it just kept going back and forth, back and forth. But if there's any issues with it, just let me know. I hope it does look a little bit better. Everyone has different monitors and different screens that, show different hues and contrast and stuff like that. But I'm really excited for it. So hopefully we can get that settled with time. But in the meantime, I wanted to get straight to the videos because I knew I wasn't going to have a lot of time to do this these next couple days just because health. I did end up in an ambulance. I was in the hospital just yesterday. So yeah, unfortunately that happened, but the good news out of it is everything else came back negative and we found out it was just low potassium, which was simply just take a packet, throw it down my throat, and just take 2 sips of water with it. And then within about 15-20 minutes after that, I was out of there. So I was only there for about 3 or 4 hours. I've just never had an ambulance for one come, but when they have to come up into my room and come grab me, it was a little weird, but I couldn't do anything. I had no energy. I couldn't really even move my body at that point, and then anxiety kind of kicked in. So thank you so much for the positivity, guys. I hope you know when I was in the hospital, my father followed me down there and he had my phone and he brought it with me and he was reading everything you guys were writing and he was just like, man, this community is amazing. So my parents are really excited to get back on here too, and we'll do some reviews together. But obviously, I want them to catch up on sleep, and myself too. I've only gotten 3 or 4 hours of sleep. It was the first night I actually went to bed. I didn't go to bed on time, obviously, but it was the first time I actually went to bed and didn't feel completely crappy waking up. So I'm very thankful for that. And again, I want to express how thankful I am. Like I said, I was giving you guys an update. I wasn't looking for pity. I'm always trying to inspire, so if I'm showing up today, that means I made it through that. We got through another obstacle in life, and we're just going to keep going forward with what we love doing. And I love doing these reaction videos. And like I said, if you guys ever need to reach out to me for anything, and if you have recommendations on videos, I do write all of them down. I have a little book next to me. I'd show you my book, but it's pretty cheesy because it's got a pink cover on it, and it says no problema. But I do have it all written down. I was gonna say I'm gonna try and find a way to see if I can find like a Dropbox or in the discussion. That way I have links. So Let's go ahead and get straight into this video. I don't want to talk about myself too much because I hate talking about myself, but I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart and to my family, because when I was in there, my dad was getting the notifications and he was reading them and he was like, wow, these people really do they really do support this channel. Not only that, but they just say the nicest things about you. And they were always worried about the negative of it, but in reality, to me, I kind of avoid most of my social networking. YouTube is kind of where I just stay and I just grind it out as much as I can until I get pretty much too tired to work. So like I said, if anything with the lighting is a little off, just let me know, but I'll be messing with it kind of every day trying to fix it. And I know we had to turn the autofocus off because, again, this lighting up at this camera is we're using a webcam, but the lighting is an 18-inch versus normally you would have like an 8 to 10-inch one. So if the contrast and stuff kind of changes and the autofocus is a little off, I do apologize. I'll get that worked out eventually once I learn how to use these. But definitely, hopefully, it is a lot nicer lighting. But you'll also be able to see how tired I am, unfortunately, because I haven't slept. But we're going to keep doing these videos because I love doing this, and this helps me as a distraction, gets me through the day, and I love seeing your guys' feedback. So I know we had a lot of Kevin De Bruyne ones, which I'm a huge KDB fan, huge fan of his, and I wanted to get into this. So this is the one with the most views that I could find, the best midfielder in the world. So this should touch on passing, goal scoring, and just in general as a player. And I thought that would be the best kind of all-in-one because I didn't have specific links. But as usual, guys, if you have links and stuff like that, maybe I'll try and find another way to where we can just post links all in the same spot, maybe in discussion if you guys see that area. Maybe I'll leave something over there, or I'll make an external link where we can do that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I've already been talking for 6 minutes. I do apologize. I'm just very thankful for you guys. Like I said, I'm here to inspire, not look for pity. I was just letting you know what was going on, but we're good now. Just a couple days should be back to myself fully. And I'm very excited for this. So we're going to get into it. Kevin De Bruyne, I'm not going to take any stops or anything like that. I'll talk over it as usual. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. And outside the foot. I mean, amazing. Jeez. That is insane, guys. And that was just a little snippet. That was the first video because we have a lot of KDB videos coming out, of course, guys, because I want to do goals, I want to do passing, and now I'm going to start separating them. But I kind of do that as like an all-in-one. As you saw, the passing, both sides of the foot, outside the foot, inside the foot. And then also, too, you saw a lot of his goal-scoring abilities and just in general how accurate he is. But like I said, I never want to keep videos way too long. So since this is already 13 minutes, I do apologize. Like I said, I just want you guys to have a beautiful day, a beautiful week ahead of you guys. I'm on to the next video as always, guys, and we're just going to keep it rolling. Like I said, I'm going to keep doing as many of these videos as we can. We still have so many Messi videos. I actually have a lot of Ronaldo videos, Neymar videos. We have a lot of music videos to do still, so I'm just going to keep grinding out this morning as much as I can, and then I think I'm going to start learning to see if I can do as many as I can in the morning, and then that way if I can edit that much in the afternoon, when usually I would be spending that time offline because I'm just too tired at the middle of the day to really even be on camera because my eyes are red and I just don't look. It's not a pretty look for a guy like me. So maybe I can get out more and more videos, and at one point I would like to, if I get healthy enough, do at least 2 videos every day, and I think that would be awesome. That way we got the music side of thing for music lovers to come do every day, and then we also got the fans of soccer and football, depending where you guys live, coming in every single day, because those are my 2 favorite. And just so you guys know, I got links above to all my socials. I have a Snapchat also. It's also Cody the Canuck. Just so you guys know, Cody is my middle name, my family, and a lot of people called me that in soccer. I go by Edward after my grandfather passed away, if any of you guys wanted to know. It is my first name, but I didn't go by it because obviously as I was growing up, I was always around my grandfather, but I decided after he passed away to start going with his name a lot more often, just because I'm proud of his name. I'm proud to carry his name, and he's a hero to me, and I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. I remember the first time I got sick 11 years ago, the medicine was going to cost like $1,000 out of pocket. Nothing I could have done about it. We just told him the issue. Next day in the mail, a check shows up, blank check, and he says, literally on a note, just says, whatever you need, it's covered. And that's my grandfather. Hero, WW2 hero, Purple Heart, so many different other things. He took shrapnel to the leg, survived, lived a beautiful life. Today, I just want to shout him out. The 22nd today would have been his 101 birthday. Love you, Grandpa. Miss you every day. And just so thankful to be here today. And I think that's what really motivates me, as my grandparents on top of my family too. So just a little bit about me as I go. I figured I would drop the bigger we grow, a little bit more about me, just so you guys know why I do what I do and why I love it so much. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video as usual. We headed out. On to the next video, guys. We got to keep it going. We got to keep this this positivity and this train alive, all right? So you guys have a good, beautiful day as usual. And like I said, please enjoy the weekend, guys. I appreciate you. On to the next one, guys. I'm out.